Hey, back to Trash here to talk about something near and dear to probably a lot of us' hearts. Video games. Um, a lot of y'all know the PlayStation Vita just came out this week. I'm loving it. Uh, I could stop there, but uh, for those of y'all who don't keep up with it and all that, this is the new version of the PSP. The UMD is dead. Now it plays these little chips, these little cartridge games, or you can just download pretty much any game is available for download. Uh, most of the PSP games on the PSN can be played. I think there's some that, for whatever reason, aren't compatible. Not many, I don't think. Um, Fire this thing up. Oh, it's a reflection. But oh wait, this is backwards because I'm looking at it backwards. Got Luminous playing right there. Uh, really do like it. It's got, and I'm really just assuming that y'all haven't been keeping up with any of the news on this. The crossbar navigation is gone. Now they've got this right here that you can go back and forth. All of your games. Let me see if I can get this to see. Any game you've played loads itself up on this screen. Like there's Luminous. This is Shinobito 2. Um, this game. I bought it because they said it was a lot like the Tenchu Stealth Assassin game, which I loved back in the day. But not so great. This game right here, very little variety of the missions. It's like some maps are very tiny, and what was I saying? Yeah, some maps are really tiny, and if they send you, say, to kill a merchant at on a certain map, he's always going to be in the same spot every time you go there. Go kill a general, same spot every time. The other enemies might change. You might get some tougher enemies eventually, but it's not the game I thought it was going to be whenever I bought it. I thought it was going to be like a set number of missions that you can go and, there's a best path that you can find for the highest amount of stealth and just kill everybody without ever being noticed. And that's really not that hard to do, to kill and not be noticed, because apparently, people can't hear you and they can't see you unless you like walk directly in front of them. Because I mean, they have a sneak button. You hold down the right trigger and you can kind of crouch and sneak a little bit. But unless you're going up against one of the guys with like the little Raiden hats from Raiden or Raiden from Mortal Kombat, one of them little flat hats, ding 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 ding, those hats. Uh, you can pretty much just run at them full speed from the side, and as soon as you get in range, hit triangle and gank them. I don't think that the Vita keeps track of how much time you spent playing each title like the 3DS does, but I've probably spent 3/4 of my time just playing Luminous because I like that game a lot, and which is weird because I usually don't like puzzle games, but I like that one. I've got two downloaded. I've got two downloaded games. I've got Escape Plan, which if you have a Vita, you need to get it. It's the only thing you ever use any of the regular non-touch controls for is camera control. But until I played that, I kind of thought that the back touch panel, because if you don't know, the back is a touch panel the same as the screen is. Oh, dang it. But by the time you beat Escape Plan, you're having a lot of fun with the back controls. I really do enjoy it. Then I also got Super Stardust Delta for it, which is hard but fun. I still haven't been able to beat the game on normal yet. I've played it on casual and beat it easily. And then after you beat normal, there's a hardcore mode or something, which that's probably gonna kill me a lot. And also, it comes with 6 augmented reality cards that you can like use the camera and play games with. But the only one I downloaded is this one right here, Fireworks, and it's not all that much. I only played it for like 10 minutes, but it's a free game. You put down, you can use card 1, 2, or 3 with it, and each one's a challenge level. If you lay out all 3 cards next to each other, it switches before them, and like house number 1 just does, real slow, and you tap the firework at the peak of its ascent, and it makes a nice, pretty thing, and you get more points. Uh, then it goes all the way up to this mansion-looking thing that launches stuff everywhere, and it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. Um, and then if you don't have your cards with you, there's actually let me see. There's actually like a freeform mode where there's no, if you see right here, the gyroscope in it. Oh, come on. They call it infinite mode. And it just launches stuff, and you have to kind of look around for them. It'll tell you, hey, there's a firework over there, or wherever you haven't tapped yet. Um, all in all, I'm really enjoying this much, much more than I enjoyed my 3DS. Um, like, pretty much all the launch titles, nothing really interested me. I just bought the new Resident Evil game for it. Not Mercenaries. Can't remember the name of the game, but I bought it to because like finally a game I've been waiting for. Brought it home, and I'm having trouble finding my 3DS. So I can't play it still. Anyway, that's been my 7 minute and 50-second right now review of the Vita. Uh, People saying it's expensive, it's ungodly expensive. Whenever they announced it was going to be $250, like, wow, how can it only be $250? And since the 3DS has had a price drop, everybody's like, oh, $250 is too much to spend on a portable. But I'm enjoying mine. I kind of wish I would have got the 3G version. I just got the Wi-Fi, but it's done now, and if I could trade it in and get full credit and get a 3G, I would. But I'm not about to go spend $300 again to get a 3G rather than just the Wi-Fi. So if I could figure out how to get near to work on this without the GPS, I'd be set. Anybody out there with a Vita, please tell me how you get near to work on a Wi-Fi only model, and I will thank you very much in the comments. So anyway, you have a good one, and I'm really not sure which one of these guys I am. I'm kind of afraid I'm that one. But anyway, you have a good one.